Ladies and gentlemen, Chunkz is already responding on his podcast. He's already addressing this hate that he doesn't care about, okay? He doesn't deal with negativity, even though he's already apologising for absolutely cool. That's what this guy's doing on his 5th episode of his podcast. And you know there's a bit of an issue, okay? If you're having to apologise for something that's nothing, literally a non-issue. Am I crazy now for thinking this podcast is awful? We've got a host already apologising over nothing. And look at this clip, okay? Look at this. This is Chunkz Show with Harry Pinero. Season 1, episode 5. That's the big issue. We're already on episode 5, apologising for nothing. Okay? And this is about the Maya Jama episode. And I don't even think this part is even about the Sidemen, what he's apologising for. And who gives much of a shit about that drama? Ethan fucking owned the bitch. And that's the first thing to say in ages. This guy was an absolute fucking tramp 2 years ago and he's already owning women.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Growing Pains. You are joined by Fizzle K, the Bunderlanger slaying queen.
Yes.
Purr, meow.
But look at this podcast right here.
Harry Pinero.
And look at this intro, okay? We're already cutting into it. We don't need to go for that shitty Pond 5 music with a little jump of the Chunkz Show logo coming in. Thank fuck that's gone. And look at this. You're going to watch the setup as well. They've changed it. It's no longer blank. It's something even better. Quote unquote.
Yo. Him got so many zeros.
I do.
When him drink coffee, him not go Cafe Nero.
No.
What's that on the menus? I'm out.
Look at this setup right here. Look. It's a black guy right here. And it's a Somalian right here. They love the jungle. Harry Pinero. Look at this setup now. Look, we can't even see the Chunkz logo anymore on the table. Why the fuck was that part of it then? Why do we just have the show is now called The, and that's it. But at least we got this neon thing. Guaranteed that's something from eBay. Like 10, 15 quid. Or Amazon, you never know. They could be high quality. But look at this. Look at this. For the setup, they've actually moved Chunkz to the left side. I moved his co-host to the right. Well, basically his third mic, okay? What the fuck happened? Oh. It's basically his third mic for this. And look at these. Look, he hasn't even been able to carry a show on for himself. He hasn't been able to do this since the start. It's always just been the guests having to carry him. Because he can't improv for shit. He can't riff any good. That's what's happening. And this podcast right here, Maya Jama, there's issues with that, apparently.
That was not me, that was Vibes Cartel.
Yes.
I copied the actual GOAT of Bashment.
You know what I'm saying about
Wow, you copied. I made mine up the top of my fucking head. How about that, dickhead?
like a brother. You know what I'm saying? You know, I think me I'm more than right, Jack.
Crazy.
You know?
Oh, we still got this fucking music. What is the point? What's the point? We could have just added this part after the intro. We don't need to hear this Pond 5 music. Who hired this for you? Upload Productions. Is that who bought you the rights to the song? It's fucking awful.
Harry, I just want to say thank you so much for coming on the Chunkz Show. So round of applause.
Oh, I can't wait for next host, by the way. The next guest. It's KSI. We're going to get something out of that podcast.
For Harry even being here.
Yeah, no. Of course. Wow.
This is a late one. I think this is the latest time I've ever filmed the podcast, and it's not even crazy late because it's only 7 p.m. That just shows that I am an old man because I don't like to leave my house too late.
What? We're complaining now about podcasts being filmed at 7 p.m. Oh no, he's late. Oh wow.
Harry, talk to me.
Is that a budget cut now?
Been, brother?
Alhamdulillah.
Yes.
I feel like I've
fuck did he
understood
just say?
my purpose.
No, but can we stop there for a second?
Yeah,
because what I realized is these guys don't subscribe.
And
That's an issue for me.
Can I?
Can you tell them?
God. Imagine begging for subs on this shithole podcast. That's literally what Chunkz did just to get a 100k plaque. He literally posted on a story, guys, I would like if we got 100k subs. I need a plaque for this show to make it look real. This show is nothing. You have to beg for on Instagram. No one cares. That's the problem.
The Chunkz Show. One of the greatest.
Imagine promoting this. Imagine. I don't even promote my own shit. I'm not going, guys, please subscribe. I need 500 subs to live or I'll kill myself. Imagine I came on here and did that. You choose your choice. You sub or not. You like or not. It's your fucking choice. Imagine I put that on you people. I did that years ago and now I think it's really fucking gay to see everyone still do this. Years later. It's like Tommy Innit whenever he made a video. The sub boxes are glitched. No, they're not. That was something from 2017 and we're still rehashing that. That's a problem.
Things that ever land on YouTube.
Anything for these subs. And anything for these numbers. How fucking pathetic is that? I gave up on numbers ages ago. Everyone should have. These famous people should have been. But no, they're still begging for it. How fucking insane is that?
For me personally, it's good for you guys to subscribe. I don't know what he said. Yeah, no, generally.
Sounds so real.
Guys, subscribe. Chunkz is on an amazing journey. This is something new for him, something that I think is...
This is something new. What, the Chunkz and Philly show never happened? This isn't something new. This is literally the same podcast we get for the UK. You just interview one guest and that's it. Next week's guest, oh, let's get KSI. Oh, let's get Deji. Let's get Angry Ginge. Like, that's all these podcasts are. Just literally guests trying to riff, and they're terrible.
It's niche, so please just pause right now.
What is a niche?
This is on an amazing journey. This is something new for him, something that I think is niche. So please just...
Something that is niche. This is niche. All of this is niche. Have you not seen all the podcasts? How out of touch are you with these UK podcasts? Every single UK influencer, by the way, literally has a fucking podcast nowadays. It's not a niche. It's literally something that everyone does just for the money because they're absolute fucking bags.
Just pause right now.
Yeah.
Click the subscribe button.
It does mean a lot, guys. I know a lot of you guys just
I'm holding in a shit right now, okay? And I'm having to listen to this guy beg for subs for his friend.
Click the subscribe button.
Bit of an issue.
Put the stats on the screen, how much you guys aren't subscribed right there.
Bet this guy was holding in a piss the whole time.
Oh, no, that's crazy.
That's not crazy. That is statistic. Any person can go to their subs and check that in their YouTube analytics on YouTube Studios. Everyone will have this type of fucking analytic. This isn't something crazy. Oh my god, and look at him. Look at him think that was a killer zinger right there. Like, 81% retards aren't liking me. They ain't subscribed yet. Yeah, no shit. No shit. That's how YouTube works. That's how viewers work. That's how the subs work. It doesn't mean with 100 million subs, 100 million views, that means you're going to get like 1 million subs. And that means, oh no. It's like 99% non-subscribed. Please subscribe. Imagine I did that. Imagine I showed analytics at the bottom and begged you for subs. Imagine. I don't even promote my own fucking membership. That's how much I don't care that much.
I ain't even seen it, but I know it's crazy.
It's literally your fucking choice on what you do. Shouldn't be these guys having to force you for it.
Maybe subscribe, because the views aren't correlating with the subscribers.
Yeah.
Yeah, no shit, because you suck. You're ass at podcasts. Young Philly literally made the Chunkz and Philly show be something good. They didn't beg it that much. But now, this guy is begging it. He needs to overtake that show. And yet, he's still fucking struggling all by himself in Lawrence.
By the way, I just want to say thank you so much for the actual continued support. So it means a lot. You guys enjoyed that Maya Jammer episode.
Yeah.
There was a bit...
Listen to this part. This part's insane. You know how I talked about non-issue? This is the non-issue is about to bring up.
For the actual continued support, so it means a lot. You guys enjoyed that Maya Jammer episode. There was a bit of controversy from that one. So I just want to say and
So what was the controversy? We're about to hear it, but what do you think it is? People could say the Sidemen all they want. That's fine. This could be linked. You never know. Listen to this.
Iterate. I hate nobody. Stop creating narrative.
I hate nobody. As he's got his hands up like this. Look at this fucking freeze frame. Yeah, you hate nobody. I hate nobody. It's like a courtroom. Who's going to be writing down the fucking responses that all these people have? What's going to be the fine?
Narratives. I love everybody, especially my own people.
Okay, let's go back.
Reiterate. I hate nobody. There was a bit of controversy from that one. So I just want to say and reiterate. I hate nobody. Stop creating narratives. I love everybody, especially my own people. So
your own people. Who the fuck are you talking about? Your own people. What? KSI and Tobe Jizzle? He hates Many Mentor. He hates Rota Shaw. because they're white.
Let's just move on from that. Keep it very brief.
And by the way, he wasn't even addressing this part. This came out like this Sidemen beef thing, whatever. It came out even after this was recorded or some shit. Like, this guy was literally looking through the comments, and whoever did that told him, you know what, you need to give an apology just so we don't lose supporters. How fucking pathetic is that on your 5th episode?
Everybody, especially my own people.
Imagine I came on here, by the way. Imagine I came on here for my 5th Danny Owens video and was like, I'm sorry for everything I said. I'm sorry, Annie Dowens. I'm not sorry. Everything I say is pretty much what I think. I literally go off the cuff. I'm riffing. I'm riffing all of this. I'm improving the best I can. And this guy, he's having to apologise. Guarantee there was a script for this.
Iterate. I hate nobody. Stop creating narratives. I love everybody, especially my own people. So let's just move on.
Your own people. Who's your own people?
From that,
That's
keep it very brief. I think from now on, I'm going to...
Keep it very brief. And remember, this is the guy who doesn't care about negativity. He doesn't want to deal with it. 5th episode apologising over a non-issue.
Refrain mentioning that stuff. Do you have any context?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, cool.
See, so Howie Pinero doesn't have any clue. He's just here for a fun podcast. And he's probably looking at Chunkz off camera just like, what the fuck is this guy apologising for? What? A few people giving him negativity. A few people criticising him. That's a big issue. No, it ain't. This ain't a big issue.
So I was on. We had an episode of mine.
The Sidemen drama is more of an issue. The Sidemen drama is, but this Somalian stuff is literally a non-issue. Listen to this.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, cool. So I was on. We had an episode of my Jammer, and we spoke about me being from Somaliland, her being from Somaliland.
Yeah, I also know you wanted to fuck her. I know for a fact you were also talking about negativity on that and how you tried to own the internet by posting a picture with her after you missed your fucking penalty a few years ago. That's what you did. You still complained about negativity in that podcast. You still had to go. You still had to be a fucking pussy. That's what you are. You're a pussy. You can say all this shit. I don't give a shit about the haters wearing Palestine shirts. You can say on your podcast you don't care about the negativity. You don't really want to give it much attention. But yet you still fucking do. There's a bit of a disconnect between the two things you say. There's a bit of an issue there.
The fact that I say Somaliland kind of triggers people. Right. At the end of the day, it's where I'm from. Yeah, it's the area where I am from. So I think when I did mention a tribe where I am from, it was just...
So this is the issue, apparently.
Somaliland kind of triggered...
So Somaliland triggered people. Let's listen to that.
We spoke about me being from Somaliland, her being from Somaliland. The fact that I say Somaliland kind of triggers people. Right. At the end of the...
No, it doesn't. Who the fuck is getting triggered over Somaliland? Is that even a slur? Like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? Somaliland. Somaliland. Is that a slur or some shit? So this is apparently an issue. We can't mention the fucking Republic of Somaliland. Somalia. We can't mention Africa anymore. What is this guy complaining about? What is he apologising for? What? What the fuck? Oh yeah, you're offending 6.2 million. The same amount of Jews killed years ago. Same amount of Jews. That's the big problem. That's the big problem. Somaliland is Somaliland a slur? I don't know this. Okay, we're discussing new issues. Okay. List of ethnic slurs. US man sprays Somalia children. That could be a problem. But look at this. Somalians, racial slur for the whole family. So that's apparently a slur now. Somalians. What? So we can't say the word... Is this an issue when I say the word black now? Is that me offending people? What the fuck is wrong with saying that? Oh, is there a problem with me saying Somalia now? What the fuck is the world came to? If I went over there and was like, haha, you bunch of monkeys, that's a bit of an issue. That's more of an issue. But this is literally him saying Somaliland, not an issue.
Yeah, it's the area.
And he has to cave in for this. He has to cave in to keep the support. How weak are you? How pathetic are you? Literally. How terrible is your podcast where you're having to apologise for that? What the fuck?
Where I am from. So I think when I did mention a tribe where I am from, it was just me saying the tribe I am. Not saying necessarily I'm better than anybody, because I'm not. Not saying that
Yeah, I bet there was trolls that was saying that as well, and he actually responded to that. Literally. We've heard it. We're still hearing it. We're playing the tape. He's having to respond because he had to talk about a tribe that I grew up in Somalia. And that's apparently a bit of an issue for Somaliland. Really? Really?
Me saying the tribe I am. Not saying necessarily I'm better than anybody, because I'm not. Not saying
Like
that.
the KSIP word situation 2 years ago. We're not saying that word, okay? We're very respectful. But that was an issue, okay? That was an issue, and seeing everyone cave was hilarious. Like, come on. Like, the guy was obviously doing it for the game show. He needed points. He wasn't using it in a way to offend people. That was more of an issue, apparently. And him apologising like a fucking idiot in some room. God knows where that is. Probably backstage at the O2 Arena. He had to apologise for that and have to write out a whole thing about, oh, I know the culture now, I'm sorry. Please don't cancel me. What the fuck?
Despise anybody, because I don't. It's merely
No
just
one
me
thinks that.
stating where I
Yeah, you can't even take this apology serious. You're literally laughing at it. You're laughing at this apology. What the fuck?
am from. So it was that simple.
Look, listen to him.
It's
He's smiling the whole time as well. You know this guy, he's being forced to do this. At that whole time, he's responding in his head, trying to think what to say is the good thing, and yet he's still laughing about it. What an apology.
necessarily I'm better than anybody, because I'm not. And
See,
not
even he knows it's a non-issue, but he has to respond to it for no reason.
saying that I despise anybody,
He's
because I
getting
don't.
forced to this. He's getting forced to this just so he doesn't lose out on any money. What? You weren't going to lose out on any money for saying Somaliland. You weren't. You're apologising because of support and shit. No one fucking cares. If they don't like it, get the fuck out. Leave. You shouldn't care. You shouldn't care at this point when you're famous. New people come in still. You're famous for that. The people who leave are fucking Greek over nothing.
It's merely just me stating where I am from. So it was that simple. I apologize if it offended you. So let's move on.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Imagine hearing this. What the fuck kind of people... Am I the crazy one now for saying that this podcast is awful? Am I the crazy one? Because I don't think I am at this point. I'm not the one apologising over non-issues. I take it for granted. I don't care that much. This guy, though, on his other hand, making this face, just going, ugh, I need to apologise. Let's move on. What a knobhead. What the fuck?
Swiftly.
Yeah, you're a bit of a cracking plur, aren't you? Too sync. I'm now binge watching that again.
So it was that simple. I apologize if it offended you. So let's move on swiftly.
See, he doesn't want to address it anymore since there's nothing else to address. You didn't need to address this. That's the thing. He didn't need to. But yeah, he's forced to. And even Harry Panero is like, oh man, what the fuck is this guy doing? What a dumbass.
Swifter.
And I thought,
See, oh my god. Oh my god, what a killer joke. Swifter.
apologize if it offended you. So let's move on swiftly.
Swifter.
And I ain't talking about pay.
Oh my god. Fucking hate this podcast already. How do people like this?
Did you? So let's move on swiftly.
Swifter.
And I ain't talking about Taylor.
Oh.
Now let's keep on talking about Somaliland. That could piss some more people off. What slurs do we have to say for Somalia just to piss people off? Because even that would be a non-issue for me.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, as you was asking me.
This guy could never handle my comment section. This guy can never handle the dislikes. If he sees over 5k dislikes, he'll be instantly apologising the next podcast. What did the last podcast even get for dislikes? Let's see this. 575. That's it. He's apologising for something that had only 575 dislikes. He's apologising for comment sections that really don't matter. About people being mad about Somaliland. Fucking hate this platform so much. I hate these UK influencers because they think they're better than everyone. And yet they're not. They're not better than me. That's for fucking sure.
Alhamdulillah, I'm good. I feel like I understand my purpose. in life more.
I understand my purpose of Somaliland. We can't say that word anymore. I understand, Chunkz.
More than ever with age that happens. But I'm super happy, man. I just feel like I'm in a good place right now. And there's more I can do.
Yeah.
A lot.
Like what? I would love to hear that. Go to Somalia. Let's do that apology. Let's get Chunkz in a room like KSI. Let's get him in a room in Somaliland where he talks about how he knows the culture more now from his tribe. Let's hear that. That'll be a fun podcast.
A lot more.
Yeah.
And I feel like I know that more now.
Amazing.
Yeah.
One thing I want to say about Harry, he has been in the gym working with us.
Yes.
He's joined our sessions recently, and I'll be honest, his base level is very ridiculous. He is very...
Yeah, very ridiculous. How the fuck are people actually listening to this? How are you? You're fucking insane. You're crazy for listening to this. I can't even handle Maya Jama speaking, and yet you're able to deal with this fucking idiot. Jesus Christ. But there you go, everyone. That is our boy Chunkz apologising over a non-issue. And this podcast is going to be gone soon. Because we destroy the people. We destroy the competition of these UK podcasters. We do it better. We don't apologise around here. We have cool people in comment sections like Rico asking to play video games. My guy. He's a cool Mexican, so hopefully that's not offensive to him. If so, I'll make my non-issue apology.
He looks like a monkey.